Welcome to this week's edition of Mountain Outhouse. I'm your host, Jamil Curry. This is the crazy to happen in running this week. This week's stories include the Flagstaff Sky Race, presented by Salomon, new FKT in the Grand Canyon, and a new F.U.C.K.T in Colorado. The finale for the U.S. Skyrunner Series took place this past weekend at the Flagstaff Sky Race, presented by Salomon. Runners took to the trails above Flagstaff, Arizona in what is Arizona's highest foot race, presented by Salomon. A couple of East Coast beasts, Morgan Elliott and Sarah Kies, took home the Ultra Series titles, outperforming their West Coast brethren. For some in-depth coverage of the Flagstaff Sky Race, presented by Salomon, we go to Outhouse correspondent and apparently my cousin, Jarvis Corey.
We're rolling with Jarvis Corey, cousin of Jamil Corey, here with Flagstaff Sky Race, Flagstaff, Arizona, I think. Here with Run Steep, Get High, and part of the Jacket Crop Top Wars, hashtag Jacket Crop Top Wars. This is supposed to get all of our followers up.
Tell them about the subscriptions.
We don't have enough subscribers to our posts, so subscribe to Mountain Outpost today. Now, go do it now. Subscribe. How's this look, by the way?
It looks so good, yeah.
I had chili cheese fries for lunch today, so I wasn't really prepared for this.
Thanks, cuz. Hope to see you next year at the Flagstaff Sky Race, presented by Salomon. While not at all affiliated with the Flagstaff Sky Race, some rogue footage of a U.S. Sky Drinker Series event was obtained by an unnamed source.
Please repeat after me. I can drink more than I think I can.
I can drink more than I think I can.
I will be drunker than I think I am.
I'll be drunker than I think I am.
I will not puke.
I will not puke.
Ramen.
Were those crop tops and jorts? Wow, they are definitely one step ahead on that one. Speaking of crop tops, we have another Crop Top War update. Hashtag Crop Top War 2016. One of the more unique submissions is this cartoon from Rollin' Local on Instagram. This has all the elements of a great costume idea for the upcoming Halloween 100 at the end of the month. Any takers? You know crop topping has gone mainstream when popular YouTube vlogger Casey Neistat can't stop talking about the crop. Get ready, the crop is likely to crop up everywhere after this.
Is this girls' clothes or boys' clothes or girls and boys' clothes?
Girls' clothes.
Get a crop top.
You
Get a belly
wear
shirt.
A crop top. You're out of your mind.
Look at this belly. Get all crop tops. Crop tops.
Damn, seriously? Do we have to keep doing the crop thing? I'm just about crop top. This week's badass of the week has to go to Todd Orr of Bozeman, Montana. You pretty much need to be badass level to even live in Montana, but Todd took it up a few notches when he recently survived not one, but 2 grizzly attacks on a recent morning hike. He not only survived, but then coherently recorded this video.
Yeah, life sucks in bear country. Just had a grizzly with 2 cubs come at me from about 80 yards, and I sprayed the shit out of her with bear spray, and then I went on my face and protected the back of my neck.
Hiked 45 minutes out of the woods, was calm enough to alert his girlfriend and the hospital, and then drive himself to treatment. Wow. Let me just say we are glad you are okay, Todd. Now for weather from Chief Run Forecastologist, Merejune, coming to us from Wyoming.
Hey Mountain Outpost, it's Merejune reporting live from Snow King Mountain here in beautiful Jackson Hole, Wyoming, where it has snowed quite a bit. I think there's about 1.5 feet in town, probably 3 feet up in the mountains. But I got one word for you, America, and it is powder. I love powder. Who doesn't want to go run in powder? Maybe we should go ski up the mountains in powder. Maybe we should run down in powder. Powder, powder, powder. I love powder. Powder.
A new FKT was set for the double crossing of Grand Canyon this week as Jim Walmsley ripped to shreds the previous fastest known time, running 2:46 for a south-to-north crossing, and then back in 5:55. Walmsley was seen floating down the trail, barely touching his feet to the ground. We have a report from Jam Jam at the South Rim. Jam Jam?
Jam Jam here, reporting live from the South Rim of the Grand Canyon, where today, Jim Walmsley set a new FKT on not only the rim to rim in 2:46, but the rim to rim to rim in 5:55. Incredible effort by Jim. He jumped into the big ditch at 4:27 this morning, made it up to the North Rim around 7, I don't know when, and then back here 5:55 later. So congrats, Jim. Cheers. Way to get it done, buddy.
In other speed record news, Trey Barnes set a new fastest unicorn known time on the Maroon Bells 4-pass loop in Colorado. He even had time for push-ups on each pass. He really f***ed it up out there. Congrats, Trey. Hope to see you at the Javelina later this month. Our next story is part of a new segment here at Mountain Outhouse called the DQ of the Week. This goes out to Matt Smith of Denver, who at the Chattanooga Ironman was disqualified after receiving a chapstick from his wife on course. Of course, outside aid is prohibited at Ironman events, and even more painful was the fact that Matt was second in his age group, qualifying him for Worlds. Matt owned his error and took his disqualification with a positive attitude. Next time, maybe he'll use squirrel's nut butter. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. If you have stories to share, tweet us at Mountain Outpost. Have a week. This week's edition of Outhouse brought to you by Bullfrog Spas.
Run steep, get Jarvis. Yeah. Jardis?
Get Jarvis.
Run steep, don't get Jardis. I'm all about contents. Chili cheese fries. Chili cheese fries. Hashtag run steep, chili cheese fries. It's all about getting the contents out there. It's all about really getting your subs up. That's subscribers for the lay people out there that aren't familiar with what subscribers are all about. Did I mention to subscribe?